Hello there, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Giselle and I love posting fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. Now, if you're wondering why my background looks a little different, that is because I'm currently staying at my mother-in-law's house. I'm gonna be here for a bit, so please bear with me while I'm figuring out the lighting situation and all of that. But I didn't want to continue waiting to post because I have too much to share with you guys and I didn't want it to pile up. And I mean, why should I wait? Why should you wait as well for another guilty pleasure unboxing? Today we have a Chanel Beauty unboxing and I'm just dying to get into this stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and film. But before we get into all that, let me show you really quick a couple of snippets that I was able to take in the store, and then we'll circle back to this unboxing. Let's go ahead and dive into this because there was a couple of purchases in here that were a little unexpected from me, but this is why I like going to the store, because you get to experience things and you fall in love. So funny enough, I was actually going to the store because one of you wonderful ladies recommended the facial scrub, the like vanilla bean facial scrub. I don't remember what it's called. So that was really what I had in mind to go check out. But when I got there, they didn't have it. They didn't have like the samples either. They were waiting for that to come in to get a new shipment. But they also, oh my God, I'm so excited. They also had a new launch for this fragrance right here that she gave me samples of. Oh my God. I can't. So this is a number 5 Leo. I probably said that wrong. Now, what she said was that the fragrance itself didn't change. What they did change was the bottle. So the bottle now looks like a little egg, which it's just stunning in person. The only bad thing about the shape of this bottle is that it doesn't stand on its own. So you can get the regular like number 5 looking bottle that's just stunning, or if you want to, you can get the limited edition egg-shaped bottle. Now this fragrance, I smelled it and I kid you not, I loved it as soon as I sprayed it. Let me spray it right now so I can tell you guys. It's fresh, it's floral, but it's light. And there's a musk in there that really wraps around the floral. Ah, it's nice. And then it just has like a little citrus in there too. I love this. I will definitely be adding this to my collection. I think it's wonderful for spring, summer. And then my favorite part about the dry down of this fragrance was that it becomes very muted and then it almost becomes like skin-like. So I think it would just be a wonderful fragrance to have to also layer with and play around with to bring out certain notes. But if you're looking for a new Chanel fragrance and you're not quite sure like what your vibe would be, something that could be used year round, because this could definitely be year round, especially because of the skin-like dry down, I highly suggest you check out the number 5 Leo. This isn't a fragrance that I would have had in mind, but after smelling it in store, I was just like, I need. So funny enough, I was going also to check out the number 19, which is like an exclusive fragrance. You can only pick it up in the boutiques. I gifted that to my mom and she is obsessed with it. So I was kind of thinking of whether or not I should add that to my collection. So that's why we were looking at fragrances, because I wanted to smell it again. And yes, 19 is beautiful, but this one is stunning. And then this happens, okay? Then, dun, 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 dun. Then this happened. Oh, it doesn't say the name on the bottle. Interesting. So this is what the packaging looks like. There's no name on the bottle, which I think is pretty cool, actually, from Chanel to do. So this is going to be a nice surprise. Then I discovered this fragrance and I could not leave the store without it. Yep. If you guessed Gardenia, you are correct. This is the Chanel Gardenia fragrance. I got the small bottle because I don't go through fragrances enough to buy like a full size and expect to finish it. So this is the, what size is this? The 2, is it on the bottle? Yes, okay, so this is a 2.5 ounce Chanel Gardenia. This fragrance, listen, I smelled it instantly fell in love. I have never smelled something so beautiful and delicate. Like, let me tell you right now. Oh my God, I love the cup. This is so stunning. Oh my God. It smells like an elegant yet self-assured, like powerful, confident woman. Like, it's a little floral. It has a little sweetness to it, but it also has this strong presence about it. Like, it's not afraid to be loud in a good way. And then as it starts drying down, you realize that it just kind of like envelopes around you and it just makes this beautiful aura. And I'm telling you, I smelled this fragrance in store and I was like, it's mine. Just like that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like, it's mine. So this is, I believe, my first Chanel like exclusive fragrance, because I've had other Chanel fragrances, but I've never purchased one that's just exclusive like this. So if you haven't smelled Gardenia or Gardenia, is it Gardenia? It has an accent on the E, so I'm assuming it's Gardenia. If you haven't had a chance to smell this, do everything you can to do so, because it's just beautiful. And I think this would actually layer very well with the number 5 L'El. If you wanted to mute it down a little more and just make it a little more skin-like. But this fragrance by itself, it's just so, like, you can't stop smelling it. And that's what made me say, like, okay, I cannot leave the store without this fragrance, because it's just so, like, it's beautiful. Okay, now moving on to the next item that I picked up, and then I'll show you guys the samples that I got. So, while Riz and I were messing around with makeup and trying things on here and there, I remembered that there was a concealer that they have that also has like skincare in it, and it kind of looks like an eye cream until you realize that it's a concealer. So I asked her about it, and here it is. This is the Sublimage Le Correcteur. Let's read this in English. The Sublimage Radiance Generating Concealing Eye Care. Okay, that's English for me. I got the shade number 40. So let's go ahead and open this up. Of course. Let's go ahead and open this up. Pick that up later. Okay, so let's go ahead and open. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my God. This is so fancy. Okay, it looks like Oh, she did tell me this. She mentioned that it comes, okay, so it comes with a little spatula. Wow, this is nice. Let's see. It comes with a little spatula. I'm assuming this is to like actually scoop out the product. And then it comes also with a little brush for you to apply it. Let me show you guys. There we go. Okay. And then here is, oh my God, the packaging to this is so beautiful. And here is the actual concealer. And you have the CC logo on top. Oh, it's beautiful. Here we go. And then this is what the color looks like. Ooh, here she is. This is what, does it just tip? No, okay. This is what the color looks like. This is number 4. So this one worked perfectly for me because since I deal with under eye darkness, the peachiness in there really levels out my eyes. Funny enough, when we were looking at shades, Riz thought that this may be a little too dark for me. But as she was applying it and blending it out, it was like perfection. And I told Riz right then and there, I think I'm buying it because it was just so beautiful. It went on like butter. It blended out literally seamlessly. It didn't like go into my lines around my eyes, and that for me is always like a big important thing. It cannot sink into my eyes. And once I was kind of like done, that she finished like touching up my makeup and doing little things here and there, I went back to the mirror and I was just looking and looking and looking, and I absolutely loved how my eyes looked. Like they looked awake, they looked like a little radiant underneath, like it didn't have any I couldn't see any darkness. And most importantly, it wasn't bringing too much attention to my eyes to kind of like reverse the effect and create like that raccoon-like thing going on. That did not happen with this. And then just the idea of this having the Sublimage skincare in it as well, I was like, you know what? I'll try it. Is this expensive for a concealer? Yes. I never thought I'd be spending over $100 on concealer. But I do think that if you were to try this, you'd be blown away like I was. So I bought one. We'll see how I get along with it. I do think I'm gonna be buying the replacement because she's nice. All right, now let's go ahead and continue. Now, just as I mentioned, Riz was we were going through skincare because I'm very curious about the Sublimage collection. I've been wanting to compare it to Dior. As you guys know, I use Dior Prestige for the most part, and I'm just kind of keeping my options open and seeing if there's anything better out there that I could possibly try or mix in, or, you know. So we were talking about the Sublimage collection, and she gave me a couple of samples of products that she had. Now the one that I really may be considering to pick up is the Sublimage La Lotion Exfoliant. And so this is a lotion that goes on before anything else, but it has exfoliating properties to it. So it kind of takes off that initial like dead layer of skin to help your products soak in better. And listen, she put it on my arms just for me to see the difference. And the one where she put it on, after she wiped it off, then she put a little bit of the serum on, and it soaked into my skin so much quicker than it did on the side where she didn't apply the La Lotion for me to compare. And I'm telling you, that's really what sold me. So she gave me a sample to take home. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Here it is. So So I'm gonna be using this to kind of make up my mind on whether or not I want to go ahead and purchase a full size. I don't know, I haven't checked, but I don't know if Dior has any lotion that's also like an exfoliating kind of lotion. So I'm gonna take a look at that just to know. But this was a very nice product. It impressed me right away. So I can't wait to see what it does to like my skin. Now moving on to the next two products. She gave me the Sublimage eye cream, and she also gave me the Sublimage Ultimate Repair Night Concentrate Serum. Now, what's interesting about these, I just started using the L'Or de Vie eye cream, and I'm honestly pretty obsessed with it. I love how it feels, but she told me that ever since she started using this eye cream, she hasn't been able to turn back. And then she also told me that she got her father to use this eye cream, and her father's really like a man's man kind of guy, you know, those guys that don't put anything on their face, that they just shower with bar soap and call it a day. And she said that he's obsessed with this and that he makes sure to use it every day. So I was like, listen, if that is enough to transform a man like that, maybe I should give it a shot. So I'm gonna try this out to see how I feel about it. And then the Ultimate Repair Night Concentrate is a serum that she told me to only use if I really feel like my skin needs a little extra help, like a little extra hydration. It's not something that she recommends to use every night because it's just too concentrated. So she said you could use it maybe once or twice a week, just as like an addition to your current skincare, because it's just super potent. And I was like, I need to try that. So she gave me a sample of that too. And I just, I'm so excited. Now let me show you the little sample pots that she made me. We were looking at foundations, okay? And I was looking at the Water Fresh Tint, and then I was also looking at the Healthy Glow. So for the Water Fresh Tint, I was leaning more towards that one because we're like in the middle of summer right now, and I'm almost done with my Dior Face and Body Foundation that I've had for like ever. I'm almost done with it. So I'm kind of looking around for something else that's liquid, that'll give me coverage, but still like my skin peeps through. So she gave me the Water Fresh Tint in the shade Light Deep. She made a little pot for me. These are like the cutest little things. I'm so happy that she made this for me. I wasn't expecting her to like offer any like samples. I thought we were gonna take off my makeup and just try it. And then she was like, you know what? Let me make you like some little sample pots so that you can take home and try on your own time. And I was like, thank you. Like, I felt so spoiled in that Chanel store. You guys don't even know. And then, okay, the Healthy Glow shades that I'm going to be trying is Healthy Glow B053 and Healthy Glow B40. So one is a little lighter than the other. These were the shades that she matched me with. One is if I get a little more tan, which I most likely will, so I'm going to try this one first. And then the B053 is a little lighter. This would probably be my match today. So she gave me two just in case to see which one sits better on my skin. And oh, that's it. Yep, after these three samples, that's pretty much it. I was also talking to her about like my mom's skincare, and she made me a little baggie, you guys, like this tiny cute little Chanel bag. I wish I had it with me to show you, but she made me a little baggie, and she put a couple of samples in there for my mom too for skincare, which that was just above and beyond. I really wasn't expecting her to make a little goodie bag for my mom too. So Riz, if you're watching, my darling, thank you so much for spoiling me. Before meeting Riz, I didn't really see Chanel as somewhere that I would invest or spend my money, I should say, on like cosmetics, because I hadn't met someone that I really vibed with, that understood like what I was looking for and just knew how to work with me. Riz, I'm telling you, after 30 seconds, I told her straight up on the phone, like, I think you and I are just, we're on the same wavelength and I would love to work with you. And since then, whenever she reaches out and she's like, hey, this is going on, do you want to come by? I'm like, Yes, I will be there, which leads me to a follow-up. So they're having an event in store. She invited me. I have a time slot. I'm gonna be going. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film it, but if I cannot, I will be doing like a little video recap of it just to let you guys know all the deets, okay? But that's what I picked up from Chanel. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. Again, I'm going to be leaving Riz's contact information down below. I'm also going to link everything that I mentioned in case you want to reach out to her about anything or if you have any questions. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer, because summer, we only get it for a short little snippet of time. It comes and goes. So please, friendly reminder to go outside, enjoy the outdoors while you can. And that's all. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.